that. You know what? April Fool's Day is
That's
so
the biggest
predictable.
April Fool's joke.
Right, hold up. Everybody already sees the title already. Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Drive here on an April Fool's Day here in 2016. Josh Lopez here. Here, your master of ceremonies in this dysfunction in the junction called the Sports Drive. We're live every Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays here on Blab on the Arena Sports Network. All right, public service announcement as always, especially since this is our last show of the week. This is a non-politically correct sports talk show. Yes, there is some vulgar language in between this program, but at the same time, we have a lot of fun. We do bust each other's shots here and there, but at the same time, the point of the show is to give you guys honest and truthful analysis in the world of sports, entertain you guys, get you guys thinking about your life in a positive direction, and set you off to your day. And we do it in the spirit of the Dark Truth, Snowman's father, and of course, Baby Singer Donna. So everybody, hope you guys enjoyed today's Sports Drive. We'll get you guys set for the rundown in just a couple minutes. But let's get to our daily Gene Honda introductions. All right, let's take a trip down to Blue Bumblebee Pacific Northwest, called aka Bumblefuck Pacific Northwest. We got a young man who hails from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. A man who can bowl by any means. Your bowling is like saying Pablo Sandoval can actually work out.
You know, wow.
We got a man who's ready for Red Sox baseball as they take on Toronto Blue Jays starting off this baseball season.
No, they take on the Indians.
The Indians, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, they will take on the Blue Jays at some point.
Next week.
Eventually. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, let's finish this rest of this introduction. We got a man who looks like Drew Carey mixed with Steve Bartman in the back. And we got the man who rides the Smithsonian Network, and he's our modern day. Yes, that is our modern day Theo Epstein wannabe, Sean Mann.
First off, welcome everybody to Friday, April 1st, 2016. Hey, Browning, be quiet, you overrated bowling player. I am always the bowling best. You may have beaten me in a couple of those games, but you know what? I had to let you win because you needed it, and you needed the help really, really bad. And on that note, welcome, everybody. It's 10:03 a.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 7:03 a.m. on the West on this Friday.
I think we figured that out already.
Yeah, shut up, Blue Bumblebee man who likes to make his Blue Bumblebee outfits. Eerie. We're back on it, and Snowman is here as well. Sean, you know what, Snowman? I reject that statement, you Joe Montana overrated quarterback.
All right, let's put Walmart Boy on mute, please.
All right, here we go.
Let's try to get through these introductions. We don't need long soliloquies here.
Yeah.
All right, next person we're heading to go for the Bumblebee state of Indiana. We got a man who's under the weather today, but he's always ready to knock it out of the park here with our coverage here of the Arena Sports Network. And he is the he actually is the founder of the Arena Sports Network. He's a fan of Colin Kaepernick. He's an advocate for the Giants, 49ers, and Golden State Warriors. Still is a Bulls fan. And a White Sox fan, more importantly, actually. We got a man who sure loves his George Carlin. You can't go a day without some George Carlin when it comes to this man. He is my traditional black brother. He's the one and only Brian Snow.
Would you believe yesterday I actually went without Carlin because I spent half the day in bed because of a doggone migraine? Morning, folks. I'm feeling better, but I'm still coughing. Next!
Oh, you're feeling better, all right. We had a big discussion last night on our cell phones texting each other.
That's no April Fool's joke.
Montana kicked Brady's ass. Next!
That's no April Fool's joke.
Let's save that debate for Tuesday.
Oh, I can't wait for Tuesday. I'll be ready for that one, yeah.
Another Super Tuesday edition here on the Sports Drive. At least our debates are more entertaining than the actual ones for who may run this freaking country.
At least our debates have some substance to it.
And at least I know I kicked Frank's butt in the playing game debate because he didn't know what he was talking about all the time.
I agree with Snowman. Actually, Frank won that debate.
Wait, no, he did not. He did not win that debate.
Dude, why don't you settle, dude? Settle down. You don't win that debate. Settle down, dude.
Well, hey, Frank, I apologize. We're gonna hear that voice a lot, especially when we come up with our next topic. But anyway,
Next topic. I don't know what that is. Can I leave?
The final introduction, of course, we got a man who hails from Blue Bumblebee, Indiana, aka Blue, Indiana, while Snowman is hauling like Skip Bayless before he goes on air. We got a man who loves Donald Trump.
I heard that.
Got a man who loves Donald Trump. He's an advocate of the people for OJ. He is a Chicago Cubs, Bears, Bulls, and Blackhawks fan. I got to get that right.
Respect for the White Sox.
And respect for the White Sox. Okay.
Respect.
He is our Robert Shapiro. It's the one and only Big Win Frank Sprankle.
Wait a minute. How can I be your Robert Shapiro? I don't have a law degree, and Lord knows I'm not smart enough to have a law degree.
You talk like a lawyer.
Really? Oh, thank you. Dude, I do talk smart. Hey, remember, I am so smart. S-M-A-R... Wait, is it S-M-R-T? I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Yeah. My final introduction today actually goes to a friend of ours that usually pops in every once in a while, or is a quasi co-host. We got a man who hails from the bluegrass state of Kentucky with Jim Cornette and every other hick down there in the great state of Kentucky. We got a man who's a LaQueen advocate. We got a man who also claims to be a bowling master. He might as well have as good bowling abilities as Adam Dunn actually has a batting average. But we got our man in the chat room, Andrew Browning.
And the last intro's mine. Our fearless leader, the man in charge, the mayor Gov, the one who wants to toss me out of every door like Uncle Phil used to do and make me go, ah! Every time he does that. Hey, Bears fan, hey, Bulls fan, doesn't like the Warriors but shows respect. Likes the old NBA, even though he hasn't seen a piece of it yet till he hangs around me. The man I owe a hangout date with, him and the big win. It's the one and only Josh Lopez.
Year he. You guys ready for some truth in sports
I got
finally?
a question. Why are we talking? You and Sean have been it's just a year he. What are we talking Old English now all of a sudden? Colonial times?
You know what? Nobody steals my line. Come up with your own original line.
Dude, your line stinks.
I
It's
got-
actually that bad.
I got original line for you, Sean. You thinking that you want to debate Tuesday with some grade 8 homogenized Holstein bullshit?
I won
Okay.
that debate fair and square. Frank didn't know what he was talking about. I got
one
sense into him.
Go ahead, Snowman.
And I have this for you.
All right, up next is let me get through the rundown of today's show. Actually, we have our intro and opening rants. We did the G Honda intros already. We'll get to our rants in a couple seconds. Up after that, we'll be talking about the big bitch, Big Pablo Sandoval being asked for opening day. We'll also get into our picks for the World Series MVP and Cy Young today, since it's our last show before opening day starts on Sunday. If any loose ends from that ridiculous D'Angelo Russell and Nick Young thing, maybe we'll tie that into who knows. We'll get into on this day in sports history, Skippy Bayless bashing hour. Maybe bring in Browning in the second hour to talk a little bit about WrestleMania, since it is this Sunday. I'll be doing the live play-by-play article of WrestleMania for WrestleZone.com on Sunday. Also, don't forget.
He'll be doing it for Arena Sportsnet as well. I got to get you some credentials. I'll do that today.
And
we got two more things here. We got Hall of Fame or Bust. It was a fun segment we did last Friday's show. Hall of Fame or Bust is a random list of players. You just tell it like it is. Do they deserve to be in the Hall of Fame or not? Anyway, and then the last one, and certainly not least, is the spoken word to get you on your positive vibes heading towards your weekend. Now, let's get to our opening rants. What's on your mind today, gentlemen?
Before we do that, though, do you want me to do an update? I should have asked that, too. Okay, no update.
No,
opening rant.
No updates on Friday because we'll forget everything else.
Hey, Sean's got an opening rant. I want to hear this.
Okay, opening rant. LaQueen, you suck. Big deal. The fact that you actually overtook Dominique Wilkins for a scoring list. Nobody really cares. And that stupid network, you suck. That's why you are so obsessed with stupid LaQueen James. Get off his – quit sucking up and kissing up to his – and focus on real journalism skills. It's an absolute joke, just like Frank and his belief that the playing game is an absolute good thing to have.
Oh,
I have to say, I'm also very sad that the Panda, when we get to that, is actually going to be benched. Oh,
he gets what he gets what he deserves.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll go next.
All right.
Pablo Sandoval, love the fact that you won 3 titles, but you won them in San Francisco. You should have stayed there. Boston wasn't going to teach you anything. LeBron James, you haven't changed in 11 years, nor will you ever change. And it's ESPN's fault that they made you such an overhyped star. And that's all you are is hype. There is no substance. There will never be any substance to LeBron James. There's no more substance to ESPN either. Mike and Mike, you can and the rest of those shows on ESPN Radio and the ESPN Network, y'all can shove it, okay? You pay so much attention to Cleveland, you show no respect to the Golden State Warriors, and they're the defending world champions right now, which leads me to believe that when they win it again, you won't show them any respect then either. Now, baseball is around the corner, and I'm willing to bet you that let me get into this. About baseball, you made a mistake when you let John Miller and Joe Morgan go.
Yes. Amen to that. Thank you, Snowman.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's the Sunday Night Baseball voice now, I cannot recall. Dan Schulman. I love his work.
Yeah.
I love his work. I do. But Dan Schulman is not Sunday Night Baseball. For 20 years, it was John Miller and Joe Morgan. And Snowman is done.
Amen to that. Why did they get? Let me ask you guys a question, and maybe Snowman can help. Why did they get rid of John and Joe? I mean, those were the Sunday night telecasters, as John Miller called themselves.
Because you had to evolve, Frank. You had to evolve your product. You got to live in the now. You need to have your newest analysts, and you need more players come in and be color analysts.
I think John and Joe were doing a fine job on Sunday Night Baseball.
Well, they're relegated to radio now, my friend.
That sucks.
Hey, John Miller has called 3 world championships for the San Francisco Giants, all right? I'll never forget his call of Travis Ishikawa's walk-off home run in the NLCS.
Isn't he with the White Sox now?
John Miller?
No, Travis Ishikawa.
Oh.
I think so. Somebody look that up for me.
Travis.
But
I think he is.
I really like, though, John Miller and Joe Morgan. I grew up.
So do I.
Yeah, Frank and I, and Snowman and Josh, they went all the way to 2007.
Yes.
And when they left, I was kind of sad when they both left because, it was a great era. They called so many great Sunday night baseball games, but now it's so different because you've got Schulman, and I think Kurt Schilling is on that list. And, of course, Kurt Schilling is one of my favorites, okay, because he did a great job with the Red Sox. Okay. And who else did they have on there? I think John Kruk is another one. Yeah, John Kruk. That's right.
I hate Carl Ravish, by the way. That guy's he's one of the biggest douchebags that comes with this business. You can see it written all over his face every time there's a show going on. The guy's a freaking scumbag. I'm sorry.
What don't you like about him, Josh?
I just said it.
Just not very good journalism skills too.
Hey guys, let me ask you this question: How much do you guys wish that baseball were off ESPN entirely?
Yes,
like me.
Frank.
Can we have every sport off of ESPN, please?
Frank, I have to tell you, Snowman and I had a very good conversation about this.
Okay.
In the next 5 or 10 years, you're going to possibly see the ending maybe of ESPN. A lot of people. Because a lot of people are starting to not watch anymore. I don't watch it like I used to. In the 90s, it was great. Look who you had. You had Keith Olbermann. You had Bill Pito. You had Berman. You had Berman and Jackson. Berman and Jackson, who did NFL Prime Time. I love when he did that.
Prime time, man.
Yeah, and it was fun back then. And then Keith Olbermann, Dan Patrick, from the Dan Patrick show now that he's doing, it just seems like it's just so different because now they hire these retired players with non-journalism skills. So I'm like, not right.
Look, guys, would you agree that 25 years ago, ESPN was a great network to watch? 25 years ago.
I wouldn't know.
When I first got into ESPN, it was all of that and then some because of the shows that we talked about earlier with primetime and everything. They only covered full measure. They only covered Major League Baseball and the NFL. I'm talking about in terms of play-by-play. I could stand that.
What about their hockey coverage? What about their hockey coverage?
Yeah, you can have hockey do that. You can have hockey night the right way. But at the same time, go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say we gotta move on with these rants because we got Frank's rant.
Actually, I don't really have a rant. I don't really. I guess I really don't have a rant today, except to say that you know what? I wish baseball were back on NBC. That's my opening rant because I grew up with the Saturday afternoon game of the week, and back then, of course, it's different now. It doesn't matter what network it's on because now you have MLB packages. You can watch the game online. You can watch teams online. Go ahead.
I have to say, I'm sorry, Frank. I have to say though too, there is a lot of truth in what Frank is saying. Because back in those days,
the 80s. Let's talk about the 80s here.
We'll get to that in just a sec with the 80s, okay?
No, but let's look at the 80s. You hold on for a moment. God,
frickin' man.
You look at the 1980s, and you look at sports broadcast. I'm not talking about the decade. I'm talking about the fact that you didn't have many access to the teams that you do now.
True, it was. Well, that's what they talked about last night in the documentary of the decade of the 1980s was just how much fun sports was. And Snowman, they had a little bit of a brief thing about Celtics, Lakers, Larry Bird against Magic Johnson, about what kind of a time it was for the rivalry. The MLB on NBC was big, and, of course, MLB on CBS. And, what I'm trying to say – and, Frank, my apologies for interrupting you there, but all I'm trying to say is that now –
You're forgiven.
Now what I don't like about it, think about when MLB playoffs get here, okay? Yeah. MLB playoffs will be playing games on Fox Sports 1 for a while. I think that's a stupid joke for people who do not have a satellite. Okay, I'm lucky I get it, but if I was out on my own, I would not be able to get that. I'd have to watch it on a link or something or on my computer just to watch and follow what's going on with the MLB playoffs. It's such a different era for sports now than it used to be.
People expect you, but here's the point. But here's the Sean's point. People expect you to be able to watch it either A, on television, or B, on your tablet or personal computer or your mobile device. There's just so many ways to watch a sporting event now that's not television.
Mm-hmm. It's different now.
I agree with that.
And another thing I was also about was Up Close on ESPN, okay? Remember Up Close with Chris Myers? That was a lot of fun. They used to interview very famous sports personalities. They don't have anything like that anymore.
Wait, how about Roy Firestone's show?
I'll do y'all one better. Remember when it was hosted by Roy Firestone?
Roy Firestone show, yes. I loved that during the 90s. I used to love Roy Firestone. Yeah. Roy Firestone, guys, is one of my best interviewers of all time. One of my favorite interviewers you can listen to.
Oh. Hey. Roy Firestone scored one of the first interviews with Michael Jordan while Michael Jordan's stardom was on the rise.
Oh, yes. And just a minute. I think I got something here. Roy Firestone. I remember hearing about him. Yeah. Well, it was a great – he was so great about interviewing sports personalities. And I know we don't want to get off topic here, but just a minute.
Yeah, we kind of are off topic.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Let me get. Whatever.
No, should we play this entire here? This interview's. This is 5 minutes and 41 seconds. You gluey hump.
I didn't put the video on.
Yeah, but you can take it off.
Are you kidding me?
It was also hero in a different realm too. February 1953. Ted Williams
Tell you what, Roy Firestone was great to watch on ESPN. I enjoyed his interview, his guest, a lot of stuff about Roy Firestone.
Hit that runway at 225 miles an hour on fire, full of smoke, for
A little brief preview, but anyway, we got more we got to talk about. Yeah.
Okay, next.
Let me get to my rant. Hopefully we can't get off topic on this one here. My rant goes to Stephen A. Smith. Passive aggressive douchebag. I'm sorry, but you could act like the victim in this whole Glenn Big Dog Robinson situation, but you are the one that brought his name up. Nobody was caring about what Glenn Big Dog Robinson was doing. You had to drag his name down to the dirt to stroke your ego at a town hall on Sirius XM radio. And then you get butthurt over it when he calls you out over it. Man up.
That's ESPN.
I'm not gonna fight him in a cage. Oh, I'm not gonna do this. Whatever, dude.
That's ESPN for you. It's ESPN for you.
All right, our next topic, we're going to go to a big news story that came out yesterday. It is official. The Panda, the fat bastard himself, Pablo Sandoval, is officially benched for opening day. The Travis Shaw will.
That's what you get, fat, overweight, underworked son of a bitch.
Yes.
It's a black day for me being a Panda fan because Panda could have done some good things this year.
Yeah, he could have. How about staying in shape? Staying in shape could have been one of them.
Oh, shut up, you. Nobody asked you for your opinion.
How about we play third base?
Well, maybe he'll be on his Instagram on his phone on opening day because we saw how black that was back around middle of June, late June when Josh was gone for his coffee with me. Josh just knew that, oh no, he's going to play a video. Oh no. Oh no.
We're about to be entertained in some way or another.
I can't believe everybody would get on.
All I can say is Glory Hump. It better not be that Mrs. Doubtfire video again. Please.
That's what he's queuing up.
Right? Don't you like that?
That's what he's queuing up.
For all that's holy, please don't let it be Mrs. Doubtfire. Probably is.
Brownie Master says good things. No wonder he's going to be benched on opening day. I agree with that.
Oh, be quiet, you overrated bowling player. You. I know for a fact that missing the Panda is going to be it's a sad thing because Panda is such a great player. He won 3 championships.
But he won them in San Francisco.
Yes,
That's
he did.
the point.
Josh, go focus on whatever video you're going to.
You know what? And here's another thing too, Sean. It wasn't just Pablo Sandoval. You had some pretty good pitching with Bumgarner, with Hudson.
Royals should have beat them in 2014. They should have beat them. Giants were lucky they won that game 7.
Let me ask
you. Face right there.
I'm surprised, Sean. I figured, Sean, you'd be rooting for a National League team to win that World Series.
Oh, my God.
You know, it's official. Our leader.
Hey, he wants to talk about the Giants being lucky in 2014. How about Super Bowl 36 and Super Bowl 38, where not for a kicker by the name of Adam Vinatieri, no one would have known about Tom Brady or the New England fucking Patriots. Next.
Hey, I'll say this.
It's called Brady getting it done in the clutch. That's why he's a fourth.
You know what? That is true. You got to give Brady. You know what? You got to give Brady though his props because he did lead those drives.
Oh no!
This video is where Panda hangs. Oh no!
Holly Molly Donuts.
Josh! Oh my gosh!
Looks like a place Pablo Sandoval would go to.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mouth. Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie? Yeah, boy. Hey, mama. What the hell you want with?
Oh, wow.
You might have missed.
Wow.
You know what, Sean? I just realized something. There was a mistake. You know what, Sean? I just realized something here. Pablo Sandoval plays in Boston. Where did Sean go? I was trying to make my point here. All of a sudden, yeah, Sean doesn't even want to hear.
Oh, no. The response.
Somebody cut this song off, please. Thank you.
Somebody.
Sean, I got to tell you something. Pablo Sandoval, there's one problem with Pablo Sandoval.
Look at
Really. Pablo Sandoval plays in Boston.
This is getting ready to play. All right.
Yeah, well, you know what? Boston is the headquarters of Dunkin' Donuts. I'm sure Pablo Sandoval, since going to come into Boston, has.
I went to a Dunkin' Donuts there, and
the only kung fu fighting that Panda actually does is actually at the buffet, trying to decide what he's going to have on his plate.
Hey, you know that slap we saw in that video? You know what? That Pablo Sandoval. How many times does a guy get slapped in the face for cutting the line in the buffet?
As much as Skip Bayless says, "My."
As many times as Pablo Sandoval has wound up in a food joint in Boston instead of working out, everybody in Boston is asking the same question. Are you kidding me?
Hey, Browning, zip your lips. You're lucky you're a member in the chat room.
Oh God.
Okay.
I wonder which athlete is more lazy, Eddie Lacy or Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval. It's got to be Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval.
I may even add LaQueen James on this list.
I'm gonna put Sandoval. At least those guys keep themselves in shape.
Oh,
I still say LeBron's lazy. I don't
yeah,
care.
LeBron is lazy, and that's addressed to you,
Oh,
Brown.
look at me. I got a suit on, so I'm going to play quasi-coach on the sideline and still lose at home. Just get the hell out of here, LeBron. You're not a coach.
What's your
You're
other
a player.
phrase,
Shut
Josh?
up.
What's your other phrase, Josh?
Scratch my ass.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank you. I made this point to Sean when talking about the Panda.
Yes.
Sean said that the Giants were lucky to win that 2014 championship.
Yes, because the Royals had the time run 90 feet away.
Yeah, here's the problem. Pablo Sandoval caught the last out. And
Not only that, he fell on his backside too.
And what you need to realize, and I'll talk about this more in depth on Tuesday, Mr. Man, if it weren't for three things, 2 game-winning kicks by Adam Vinatieri and a damn tuck rule, which I still don't understand,
exactly.
who would give two shits about Tom Brady?
What is this?
I want to add my point on that. If it wasn't for referees, deflated footballs, I said it, defense, deflated footballs, referees, and Adam Vinatieri, Tom Brady has 0 Super Bowls. Period.
Yeah, but I gotta give Brady. I gotta give Brady
every championship, Frank, he's won has been either by 3 or 2 points, or
but
even
Brady
less.
has led the clutch drives into 2 Super Bowls. The first,
how clutch he is with
yes,
Okay,
he set up the field goal.
He throws the
I will
ball
give
for
Brady
20
that
yards in the middle of the field doesn't mean he's driving them down the field.
Hey, I like Tom.
He's making the final points. It's not him.
Nobody's setting up the final points.
Just because you said it doesn't mean you're going to get automatic points.
No, but it does mean a lot to have a quarterback that can drive downfield. Yes, it can. That's not an excuse.
That's an excuse.
You want to schedule a debate on this too?
I don't care. I'll win that debate too.
Fine, let's schedule it. Not today, but let's schedule another debate.
Tom Brady gets as much excuses as LeBron James has. Neither of them should have any titles.
Oh, come on.
That's because he's one of the best quarterbacks in this era, and he knows how to get it done.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Hey, Sean, do you get the sense that Sean, do you get the sense that maybe Josh Lopez
can throw better balls than Tom Brady?
I have to say this too, and I hate to break it to you. Just how great it was when Josh was rocking Patriots gear the first time we bet. Oh, that was really cool.
Hey, Josh, let me ask you a question. Are you maybe jealous of the fact that, hold on, where did Sean go? Is he going to play a video? Dude, Sean, this video better be short.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, good. Hey, Sean, Sean, listen to this. I have a question to ask to Josh, and I think you'll like this. Hey, Josh, is it the fact that maybe you're jealous that you don't have 4 Super Bowl rings, multiple mansions, and a supermodel wife?
What, a girl that looks like a man?
Well, you think Giselle looks like a man? Well,
She's fucking ugly. I'm not attracted to her. She's ugly.
Oh no! Wait,
let me ask you this: who do you think is the hottest NFL player's wife or quarterback wife? I don't care. Who do you think is the hottest player's wife today?
I don't know.
Well, Kristen Cavallari's got to be up there.
Crap. And there's nothing to be jealous about for Tom Brady. I could give a flying fig newt about the guy. I have nothing to be jealous for him. He's his supermodel wife doesn't attract me in any way, not even once. So how am I jealous of him?
I think, Browning, when I lost that bet to you last year in December, I think I felt bad for you because of how bad the Eagles were. And
hell, his baby mama that he got divorced with is way hotter than the supermodel wife he got right now.
Yeah, why could it be with her?
And you know what I have to say, too? He will overtake Bradshaw, Montana. Brady will.
Just stop.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's bring it back to the lazy bastard known as Pablo Sandoval. Got Snowman's camera's not working now.
You just ended the argument right there, Josh, with that term, and it's true. Lazy bastard.
Pablo will be just fine. When he loses more weight and when he's not on his phone, he'll be back ready to play better than ever this year. Oh, yeah.
Well, Sean, that's a lack of discipline. That's a lack of discipline.
What are you talking about?
He's not.
Hey, hold it there, Sean. Hold it. Like I was trying to say when we started this segment before Sean's on an interrupting spree, I said that Travis Shaw was going to be at the hot corner now for opening day, which is probably a good thing because he's an actual athlete, unopposed to Pablo Sandoval.
My view of it is that I'm really happy about Travis Shaw. I actually heard good things about him. And, I think another thing, too, Josh and Snowman Frank, for real, I'm busting your chops. I'm sorry for all the interruptions. I'm having fun.
But yeah, we try to watch that, though.
But I think, though, too, it's all about having a good farm system. When you draft good players for your farm system, that can also make a very big difference because you're going up a big, big level. Like you're starting in the minors and you realize it's going to be competition to try to get up into the majors. So you realize that that's going to be a big responsibility, but he plays it better. And you know what? For reals, I think Sandoval's days in Boston are done because you know that the Padres have expressed interest in him. And I think that'd be great. The Red Sox, in my view, I still think need another big starting pitcher. They got a number one in David Price, and David Price gets the ball on Monday. So looking forward to seeing how well he does this year.
Going back to Snowman's point from earlier about Ishikawa, yes, he is part of Chicago White Sox now. So the White Sox do have Travis Ishikawa from the Giants as a replace player for Jose Abreu.
Are you guys excited though about the White Sox? Though I'm
just excited about opening day. There you go. I'm excited about opening day.
I hate to inform you that Travis Ishikawa is going to have more home runs than Pablo Sandoval.
Hey, Snowman, you got to refresh, bud.
I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, I think, though, the White Sox, they have done a sensational job, though, Josh and Frank. Forgetting about what happened with Adam LaRoche. They're finally putting that behind them. That was a quick little distraction. It's gone now. They're realizing it's time for us to get right back to focusing on baseball because there's a lot at stake, though, with this team. Robin Ventura's job is definitely on the line this year. Ken Williams, there's still uncertainty about him. Is his job in jeopardy for the White Sox? And then, Frank, for the Cubs, I don't think Joe Madden's job is on the line at all. He's done a good job. Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we go from a lazy bastard to distractions off the field, and now we go into some predictions for this baseball season. Before we get to On This Day in Sports History, we're going to make our predictions for the World Series, the Cy Young, and MVP award. Just 3 words. It could be a guess. I'm not putting a gun next to your head. I'm not going to get mad if you get the prediction wrong. It's just a guess. There's no right or wrong answer, and it's subjective at the same time. So, we'll go around the horn here. Brownie, you could participate too, you freaking rat bastard. Hopefully you actually have a rational thought, and hopefully don't say the Cleveland Indians. By all means.
No! Hell no. No.
Let's
Cleveland Indians.
All right, let's start off with MVP. All right, who would win the MVP award this season? Who wants to go first?
American League or National League?
Let's do American League first.
I'll go first. I was trying to do some research on this, Josh, before we went on the air. I'm going to go with Mike Trout of the LA Angels of Anaheim.
Okay, Sean's got Mike Trout. Frank, how about you?
I was thinking Trout as well. I mean, this guy is clearly the biggest superstar in the game. He is Major League Baseball right now. There are quite a few players that could get it up there, but at the early projection, I'll say Mike Trout, though. I'm typically wrong on these picks.
For me, I'm going to go with Jose Abreu, Sean, from the Chicago White Sox. I think he's going to win the MVP this year. Snowman, how about you, bud?
This could go three different ways. Jose Abreu, Mike Trout, and Edwin Encarnacion of the Toronto Blue Jays.
This guy's not getting much attention.
Dark horse. But if I got to make a pick, I say it's going to be White Sox big man Jose Abreu in a slight win over Mike Trout, because I think Abreu will win.
All right, NL. Sean, how about you for National League?
This was a excuse me. This was a tough pick here, Josh. Apparently, for National League MVP, I'm going to go with Andrew McCutchen of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's the same way I'm going. Andrew McCutchen.
You know what? I'll be honest, guys. It wouldn't surprise me if it were Andrew McCutchen, but I honestly think Bryce Harper's going to have a big bounce-back season. I think this guy is determined. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises along the Washington Nationals, although they have Dusty Baker, who can't win a playoff game. I'm going to say Bryce Harper.
And you know what? The Nationals, it's going to be interesting with Dusty Baker, too. Oh, we haven't gotten him in.
Can he win a playoff?
I got Anthony Rizzo actually winning the MVP for National League this year.
Hope you're right.
Hold on, let me get it caught up right here. Anthony Rizzo, is that what it is?
Yeah, most valuable player, not who has the most stats.
Anthony Rizzo. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to the Cy Young one. This one should be pretty interesting. Actually, Cy Young's my favorite award of all baseball awards.
Cool.
There's only one, right? Or they give it for both leagues?
No, they give it for both leagues. It's both
league, American League, and National.
Yeah, it's NL and AL.
I'll start off here. I'll start off with the NL. Man, you know what?
I got one name.
I will go with Syndergaard from the Mets.
How do you spell Syndergaard? Oh boy, no.
SYNDEGARD.
Thank you, buddy. Syndergaard. Okay, I got you. All right, from the Mets. Okay, me, National League. I'll go next. Really tough pick. He had a great season last year for the Chicago Cubs. I'm going to go with Jake Arrieta.
Snowman.
How is it for me to say? I don't think Arrieta's going to slow down. I'll go with Jake Arrieta.
All right.
So, I'm going with Jake Arrieta.
I got to tell you, I think perhaps the best pitching staff in the NL is the New York Mets heading into the season. And I got to take a guy that showed a lot of promise that seems to improve year in and year out, and that's Matt Harvey of the Mets.
That's Harvey. Okay. That's a good pick.
That's definitely mine. If there's one pick I'm probably sure of, it's more Matt Harvey than any of these picks.
Matt Harvey.
AL for me is only one person I feel that should win AL is Chris Sale.
Yeah.
Chris Sale.
A long shot.
Okay, Snowman picking Chris Sale. Josh is picking Chris Sale. Me, I guess we're going. That's all right to be a guess. A little bit biased here. David Price.
David Price will not win 10 games. Chris Sale.
He's starting on Monday, and now you're saying he won't win 10 games. Wow.
Actually, you know what? That's my pick. That's my pick for AL Cy Young Award was Sean's pick.
David Price.
David Price too.
You know something? I wouldn't be surprised if both of those pitchers, Chris Sale and David Price, each won 20, were tops in the league in strikeouts, and it would come down to those two for Cy Young.
Exactly.
In all seriousness, as much as we bust Sean's chop about David Price has proven himself. He's won.
Yeah, he has. I think he's going to win. I'm going with David Price as well.
I I'm going to say Chris Evans upset.
All right, let's go to the World Series.
What about
our last award? We'll do that later on. Let's do the World Series.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
Me. I'll go first.
My pick's going to surprise some people.
That's okay.
The American League. It will be the Boston Red Sox representing the American League.
Oh.
And in the National League, it'll be the Nationals. With
Dusty Baker. Wow, Dusty Baker actually is doing a good job then.
With the Red Sox winning the World Series this year and bringing another title to Boston. Yes. I would be happy about that. Oh, come on. That'd be great.
What?
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 All right, that's my World
right
Series pick.
here.
World Series pick. What do you like?
You know what?
Press the next button, please.
I gotta say this every year, just for this show. I'm hoping it's Cubs. I'm Cubs White Sox with the Cubs winning. How about that?
All right.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Cubs White Sox. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm right. I probably am wrong here, but I want to Cubs White Sox with the Cubs winning.
Okay, Cubs. All right.
I hope I'm right. I probably am going to be wrong on this.
I say Sox and Pirates, and the White Sox win it all.
Can you say that again? Snowman, you were kind of going in and out. Can you refresh, please? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, White Sox to the American League and Pirates out of the National League.
Hey.
Wow, White Sox Pirates World Series. Whoa.
For everybody in the YouTube channel, we apologize. We're having technical difficulties today, so it looks like it's just going to be me and Sean here on screen.
What about me? Oh, yeah, and I'm here too.
While Frank and Snowman's cameras did not be working. Anyway,
modern technology sucks.
My pick for the World Series, it was kind of stolen already from the Snowman, but I got the White Sox winning in a sweep against the Pirates.
Boring.
That's Red Sox in the World Series. Boring.
That would put me to sleep.
Wait, is that White Sox and Royals for the American League Championship, Browning?
Browning,
they're in the same league.
Yeah, is that for the American League Championship?
That would be ALCS or ALDS.
That would be one hell of an American Championship Series.
Yeah, I would love to see that. White Sox and Royals to the World Series. That'd be fun.
Would be a fun series.
That's okay, Browning. You are a bad guy, by the way.
Snowman's audio's off today. Jeez.
Browning is bad, by the way. Would you agree?
Out and come back in. Okay. So got all the picks.
You know, you guys were talking about this before we went on air. I'll let you guys go on and make your picks for the Final Four and the national.
Wait, the Final Four is actually
for Monday. We'll save it for Monday.
Yeah, the Final Four is actually already, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
You guys.
We already talked about the Final Four. We already talked about it. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, we didn't, actually. You guys were saying, why don't we make our picks for the Final Four? So I'm letting you guys do it.
Actually, I thought it was a few days ago when we talked about it on Monday. We talked about who we thought, Josh, we were going to win.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend. Yeah, so I remembered that. Hopefully Snowman will get his thing fixed right there.
You know what? While Snowman gets his stuff fixed, you know what? We got time for it. Go ahead. Do an update.
Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the only update of the day for the Sports Drive on this Friday, April 1st. Welcome to I can't believe we're already in the 4th month of April already.
So we are.
Let's get everybody caught up on what's going on in the National
John,
Hockey.
before we go on, there better not be any April Fool's Day jokes in this update. Report fact, remember, not fiction.
Shut up and let me do my update. I'm teasing. Okay, Senators, they beat the Jets yesterday. Let's try this again. Penalty flag on the field. Let's try it. Thursday's action. Sabres, they beat the Maple Leafs 4-1. Islanders 4, Blue Jackets 3. The Penguins over the Predators 5-2. The Hurricanes 4, Rangers 3. The Canadians, they beat the Lightning 3-0 in a shutout last night. Panthers 3, Devils 2. Same goes for the Senators as they beat the Wild 3-2. The Stars over the Coyotes 4-1. 3-0 the Kings over the Flames. And lastly, the Canucks beat the Sharks 4-2. For tonight's action in the NHL, we've got the Wild taking on the Red Wings, Bruins taking on the Blues in a critical game for the Bruins as they are fighting for their playoff lives. The Blackhawks are taking on the Jets, Capitals at Avalanche, and lastly, the Canucks are taking on the Ducks. Let's keep making this quick. Penguins at the Islanders for Saturday's action. Senators at Flyers, Stars at Kings. The Red Wings taking on the Maple Leafs. Devils, they are taking on the Lightning. The Indians at the Panthers, Sabres at Rangers, Blue Jackets at Hurricanes, Sharks at Predators, Flames at Oilers, and lastly, it'll be the Capitals taking on the Coyotes. For Sunday's action in the NHL, let's just keep speeding this up. The first game on NBC and the only game on local NBC. I cannot do an update who's ever starting around.
Hey, who's that? Seriously, it's not me. I can tell you, Sean, it's not me.
I'm not the one who's doing it. Bruins taking on the Blackhawks. The Bruins at the Blackhawks on NBC. Hello?
What happened? What is your...
I was hearing too much static in the background. Somebody was moving around.
Wasn't me.
Okay. All right. Bruins taking on the Blackhawks on NBC. You got the Flyers at the Penguins, Wild at the Jets, Blues at the Avalanche, NBC Sports Network, and lastly, the Stars will take on the Ducks. Let's keep moving forward. In the NBA, of course, let's get to the big action that's going on right now from – actually, let's do last night's action very quickly. The Cavaliers, they beat the Nets 107-87. The Magic taking on the Pacers. That game goes to the Magic 114-94. The Bulls keeping their slight playoff hopes alive, one game behind Indiana for the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. They beat the Rockets 103-100, and that's a big loss for the Rockets because they're battling it out in the Western Conference for the 8th and final playoff spot against the Dallas Mavericks. So it's kind of like a three-team race for 7th and 8th. The Pelicans, they beat the Nuggets 101-95. Thunder 117-119 in a wild game down there in OKC. Might be a playoff preview between those two teams. The Celtics had a big lead, and then they blew it. And, of course, they came back and made a game of it, but they ended up losing to the Portland Trailblazers 116-109. For tonight's action in the NBA, 76ers and Hornets. The 76ers are 7 losses away from going 9-73. The last time that happened for them, that would happen to be 1992-1993. The Dallas Mavericks taking on the Detroit Pistons, the Brooklyn Nets at the New York Knicks. The first game on ESPN tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. And I got to tell you, Frank and Josh and everybody listening in, how about this, how biased this channel is? Of course, it's got to be the Cleveland Cavaliers, who will be on ESPN primetime game taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Lovely.
Probably will watch.
Raptors taking on the Grizzlies, Magic at the Bucks, Timberwolves at the Jazz, Heat at the Kings. Here's a game, even though I'm a Celtic fan, I may watch or may not watch. It would be the Boston Celtics taking on the Golden State Warriors. And the last time those two teams met was back in December. The Celtics tried to almost make history by taking on the Warriors in December. That game went double overtime with the Warriors winning that game 124-119 at the TD Bank North Garden in Boston. And lastly, it will be the Wizards taking on the Suns, as the Wizards are kind of hanging in there. They need a lot to happen for them to get in with the last playoff spot. Saturday, Pacers at 76ers, Pistons at Bulls. That game's on NBA TV. Raptors at Spurs, Kings at Nuggets, and lastly, it will be the Heat at the Trailblazers. And then for Sunday, it'll be the Pelicans at the Nets, Hornets at Cavaliers. Game on ABC will be the Thunder taking on the Rockets, Mavericks at Timberwolves, Wizards at Clippers, Grizzlies at Magic, Jazz at Suns, Bulls at Bucks, Pacers at Knicks. Another game on NBA TV, it'll be the Trailblazers taking on the Warriors. As Golden State getting closer to breaking the 95-96 Bulls record. And lastly, it'll be the Lakers hosting the Boston Celtics. I'm Sean Mann for the only update of the day. Back on over to Josh Lopez.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sports Drive. Sean, text Snowman and see where he's at. Tell him he can come back in.
Okay, Wayne.
He's missing in action.
He says he'll reset his computer. He will be back in a flash. He just texted me already.
It doesn't matter. Technology suck. I mean,
it really does.
It would depend too much on computers, guys. Come on.
It really does.
The computers are destroying the world.
Yep.
You know, that should have been my opening rant about computers.
Are we doing on this day in sports history?
Yes, we are, buddy.
Oh yeah, let's get there. No April Fool's Day jokes here, I hope.
Okay. On this day, we're gonna do sports first, and then we'll do birthdays, and then we'll go to the Bat Hour. Okay.
Okay, we're doing.
On this day, 1919, the final game of the 1919 Stanley Cup was canceled due to the worldwide epidemic of influenza. No winner was declared in the series between the Montreal Canadiens and the Seattle Metropolitans. How about that?
And that's
what happened to the Seattle Metropolitans?
And that's no April Fool's Day joke either.
On this day, 1930, Leo Hartnett of the Chicago Cubs broke the altitude record for a catch by catching a baseball drop from the Goodyear blimp 800 feet over Los Angeles, California.
Is that an April Fool's Day joke?
No, not every quote's an April Fool's Day.
Shut up or bump him from the chat room. Just kidding.
On this day, 1931, Jackie Mitchell became the first female in professional baseball when she signed with the Chattanooga Baseball Club.
Neat.
That's pretty cool.
Neat.
Chattanooga.
On this day, 1972, the MLB Baseball Players Association went on strike. The strike lasted 12 days and canceled 86 games.
I heard about that. MLB had a lot of strikes back in those. The worst one was 94, though.
Of course.
On this day, 1978, Mike Bossy of the New York Islanders became the first NHL rookie to score 50 goals in the season. And on this day, 1983, Mike Bossy again became the first NHL hockey player to score 60 goals in 3 consecutive seasons. On this day, 1992, players began the first strike in 75-year history of the NHL. Not surprising, that's when Gary Bettman started being the commissioner of the NHL. On this day, 1996, Bill Clinton threw out the first ball preceding the game between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. You guys remember that?
Yeah, I do actually. That was. Wait, what year again was that?
1996.
Wait,
1996.
Okay, well, understand this too. Bill Clinton actually threw a number of first pitches in Baltimore because that was the closest major league team, the Baltimore Orioles, to the nation's capital. Remember, you didn't have a Major League Baseball team between 1972 and 2004 in the nation's capital. That's
right, because the Washington Senators they moved out of there, and I forget what it was, early 70s?
No, 72. I can tell you, it was after the 71 season, Sean. That's when the Senators left to go to Texas and became the Rangers.
On this day, in 1997, Chris Chelios broke Wayne Gretzky's career all-time scoring list of goals with 892.
One of my favorite Blackhawks of all time, Chris Chelios.
April Fools.
Oh, wow. Played it on us. Frank was asking. Oh, my God.
No, I mentioned Chris Chelios. I didn't even hear it because I was mentioning Chris Chelios, and I'm saying.
I said Chris Chelios broke Wayne Gretzky's career all-time goal.
Wait a minute, that was Wayne Gretzky. That was Wayne Gretzky, you idiot. Gretzky. You know what? Oh my goodness, you fooled me. But let me say this though quickly. Let me say this about Chelios. Louis Hump, you don't remember because you weren't born yet. I remember the day the Blackhawks traded for Chris Chelios and how unpopular it was because you traded away a legend in Dennis Savard in the summer of 1990 for Chris Chelios, who coming over from the Montreal Canadiens. I'll be honest, I didn't like the trade at first. I hated it. I didn't like the fact that there was Chris Chelios coming to Chicago, but he became one of my favorite Hawks of all time. So you know what? It's a trade that you hate, but in the end, you actually appreciate it.
Exactly. The last one's a really sour one, a really sad one, to be honest with you. Honestly, in 1996, baseball umpire John McSherry died after collapsing during the game between the Reds and the Montreal Expos.
That was in Cincinnati. Guys, I didn't see it on television live, but I do remember the day that happened, and that was tragic, very tragic.
Mm-hmm. So that's on this day in the sports section. Hopefully Snowman can hop on in for this bath shower because we all know Snowman loves his bath shower segment. Let's go to some birthday shout-outs, shall we? Yeah, no, maybe so.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, we're listening. Go.
Happy birthday to Randy Orton. He turned 36 today.
Who cares?
I care. He's one of my favorite wrestlers.
He's not one of mine, I'll tell you that.
Well, he's better in-ring performer than Austin. Next one, we have Kid Ink, a rapper. How about this one? Susan Boyle. The singer, you remember her?
Right, the heavyset lady that actually has a beautiful voice.
Yeah. She turned 55 today.
She does have a beautiful voice.
Also, happy birthday to Debbie Reynolds, movie actress. She turned 84 today. And you guys know who Debbie Reynolds is?
I think I've heard of Debbie Reynolds.
Yeah, the actress.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to the late great Sean Taylor for the Washington Redskins.
Well, would have been.
He would have been 33 today.
Taken too
That's away in
Too
2007.
too soon.
Happy birthday to the lead singer of the band Lady Antebellum, Hillary Scott. She turned 30 today. Pretty cool.
Next.
What else? Let's see what we got here. Oh, and some of you guys are big Saturday Night Live fans. Happy birthday to Taron Killam, one of the newest cast members of Saturday Night, and also MTV's Wild and Out back in the day. 34. You remember Johnny K plus?
I'm hearing something weird in the background.
I hear an echo here.
It's not me.
It ain't me either.
No, it's not me. But I had to get my headset.
Anyway, you guys remember that show, John in K plus 8?
No, I really don't. Maybe I
don't remember that.
Vaguely, I don't. Can't say.
Well, before the Kardashians became popular for whatever reason.
Never
they
mind.
got popular.
Then if it's like the Kardashians, then I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's like the Kardashians, I don't give a beaver's damn.
Dad turned 39 today. Two more here. Happy birthday to Brooke Lopez. He turned 28 today. Brooke Lopez plays for the Brooklyn Nets. And also, happy birthday to Riley Smith. He turned 36 today. He plays for the Boston Bruins.
Nice.
Actually, no, he doesn't play for the Bruins. I think he plays for the Florida Panthers. Riley Smith does.
Well, in this picture they have, it shows him with the Bruins.
Oh, okay.
Well, he used to play. At one point, he did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just a couple more minutes before we go to the bash shower here, because oh man, we love doing our bash shower on Fridays.
So do I. You know what I love? I love it when Sean plays the intro.
Absolutely.
That would be a great ringtone. Great ringtone.
And also, everybody, with it being baseball starting up, get yourselves ready for interleague play, a weekly thing for the entire baseball season.
Hey, Sean, step out real quick. I want to do a quick Mania preview with Brownie.
Are you sure you want me to step out? I can step out.
No, I'll step out. There we go.
Because I don't have a camera. Okay.
Hop on in, Brownie. You rat bastard. I'm as mad as hell, and I can't take this anymore.
Did you know I saw that movie in one of my classes one time?
There you go. The snowman's back and ready to rock and roll. Brownie's coming on.
My computer.
What's up, Brownie?
What's going on, Brownie?
What's going on,
You enjoying the show so far?
Oh yeah, can't wait for that bash shower, of course.
Yeah.
That's the highlight of any show.
This one's for Browning, considering the fights he has with Sean all the time about bowling.
I'm a human being. God damn it. My life.
Hey, Browning at least has some value in his bowling average. Anyway.
It's now time for WrestleMania 32 preview, which takes place this Sunday at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Josh and Browning will do the honors. This preview is brought to you by Pine Fort Lincoln of LaPorte, Indiana. Spring is here. Baseball season is here. Step out in style in a car from Pine Fort Lincoln here in LaPorte, Indiana. Gentlemen, take it away.
It's the 32nd annual WrestleMania event, like Snowman said, from the planet ship in the middle of Bumblefuck, Texas. You know what? We're going to make our predictions for the show, but I just wanted to say I've been part of the wrestling media for 3 years now, and I was so fortunate enough last year to be in California to cover the event in person at Levi Stadium, which is actually a nice ballpark that actually has some comfortable seats for once.
And it held the Super Bowl. Let's not forget the Super Bowl.
WrestleMania had a higher gate. I don't know if you guys know about business stuff, but when it comes to the gate, box office gate, WrestleMania outsold the Super Bowl. The little business news right there. WrestleMania is one of the biggest attraction events in pop culture. No matter what your opinions are on the WWE, whether you like it or not, their work shows for itself. It's still one of the highest brands in all of entertainment. And You know what? I've covered. I did a play-by-play article for WrestleMania 30 when I was at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans a couple years ago. That was the last time I did a play-by-play article for WrestleMania. I can't wait to do it this Sunday.
And you will do a fine job. I can assure you that.
It's going to be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's not easy to type that long, you know, because I'm just analyzing as it's going on. So I hope you guys get a chance to check out my articles, spread it around to your friends. It would mean the world to me.
Yeah, please do so, because I'm gonna say this about Josh Lopez. This guy devotes his effort and time to everything he does, this show included. And knowing Josh Lopez, he does a fine job in everything he does. Notably, what he has a lot of passion for, and that is professional wrestling. So whatever you do, if you love Josh Lopez on this show, and I know a number of people do, please support him in his wrestling ventures.
Thank you, buddy. All right, Brownie, let's go through some predictions. Like I said, I've got to cover a couple of WrestleManias, and I couldn't be more excited for this year's WrestleMania. You know why, Brownie? Because they're actually giving the young guys a chance. It's not like, oh, hey, let's bring out every past performer from whatever bumblefuck era of wrestling that we can fit into the show to get 100,000 people. They're actually giving the young guys a chance to become stars on the biggest stage. And I think that's the theme of this year's WrestleMania, in fact. Let's go through some of the pre-show matches, and we'll skim through the rest of the card, because there's 11 matches on this show on Sunday. Usually WrestleManias in the last couple years averaged around 8 to 9 matches. Now we have 11. So we got a lot to get to. Let's start off with the second Divas match. We got a 10 Divas tag team match with the cast of Total Divas versus every other girl on the roster. Who you got in this match?
What's the title? It's Total Divas and
the Total Divas: Brie, Alicia Fox, Paige, Natalia, and Eva Marie versus Lana, Team Bad, Summer Rae, and Emma.
Team Bad? That's
Team Bad. Team Bad. Yeah.
I got Total Divas on this one, even though Eva Marie is in there, but I'll still go with Total Divas.
Oh, man. The next one here, we got Kalisto versus Ryback for the United States Championship. I think this is going to be a very good match. You got the story of an underdog versus the big guy. I think if given time, these guys can have a really good match in the pre-show. By the way, a portion of this pre-show will be on the USA Network. So if you don't have the WWE Network, you could actually watch part of WrestleMania on the USA Network. So Kalisto versus Ryback, who you got?
I got Kalisto on this one.
I got Kalisto with the upset as well, actually. I think they're trying to make him the new Rey Mysterio, so you got to pick up those victories against those bigger guys to make him stand out.
Yeah. Or as Wyatt Burger tried to call him now.
Yeah, exactly. The next match, the final one on the pre-show, is the Usos, the sons of Rikishi, WWE Hall of Famer, versus the Dudley Boys. That's right, the Usos versus the Dudley Boys. This is going to be a good match, man. These guys have been putting each other through tables, and it's personal.
We want tables.
Go ahead, Brian.
I want chairs, too.
I got the Dudley Boys.
You got the Dudley Boys. Okay. You know what? I'll go with I'll go with the Dudleys as well. You know, back in the day, the pay-per-view after WrestleMania would be called Backlash, but they changed it around. It's not Extreme Rules anymore, Browning. It's Payback. So actually, they're putting Payback after WrestleMania, and Payback's going to be at the Rosemont Horizon on May 1st this year for those keeping score at home.
We going, Josh?
I hope so.
He should. You should be a Mania. You should be a Mania.
Speaking of Mania, let's get to the card really quick. Ladder match for the IC title. Got Owens versus Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Miz, Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Sin Cara. Who you got in this match, Brownie?
Really, it's a big old choice here. I gotta make quick, so I'm gonna go with The Miz.
Oh, you got The Miz. I didn't see that one coming. I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler, actually. I don't think the Owens and Zayn feud needs a title. These guys are going to fight each other for like the next 10 years, so you don't really need a title on them at this point. I think Ziggler needs a title more than anybody in this match, so I'll give it to Dolph
Ziggler too, but I got The Miz more.
Mm-hmm.
Miz.
How about this one? The New Day, your favorite team, the New Day versus the League of Injuries.
It ends in a scoreless tie.
Oh, come on, Snowman.
Go ahead, Brownie.
I got the New Day.
You got the New Day?
Retaining,
right. Yep. We got to speed this up a little bit so we can get in the bad shower. Triple threat match. Charlotte defending her title, Charlotte Flair, against Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
Sasha Banks, the boss.
Sasha Banks. By the way, for those who are casual wrestling fans or fans that haven't seen in a long time, this may be the greatest women's wrestling match in WWE history. These girls can go. These girls can go in the ring. I can't wait for this match.
I like Charlotte, but I just don't like it when it's with Flair with all the time. I mean,
hey man, it's her father. Use it to her advantage. Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles.
Oh, that should be a good match there.
Chris Jericho.
Browning, who you got? Jericho? Okay. I'm gonna go with AJ. I'm gonna go with AJ Styles. Actually,
Styles is looking for revenge there.
Yep. Next one here we got is Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose in a no holds barred street fight match.
I got Brock Lesnar.
I got Dean Ambrose, but Paul Heyman turns his back on Brock Lesnar.
Ooh,
I see that coming.
Yeah.
If that happens, Dean Ambrose wins.
I see that coming.
It's a double turn where Ambrose turns a heel at the same time, so Heyman joins forces with Ambrose. So,
yes,
okay?
That'd be something.
Okay. Next one here. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's a pick'em at this point. It could be anybody. It could even be Hulk Hogan, but who knows?
I got Big Show for some reason. I got Big Show winning.
I got Mark Henry because it's in his hometown state, and this may be his last WrestleMania. So I'm gonna go with Mark Henry on this one. Sexual chocolate. Remember that?
Oh God! Please no! That was gross. Dude, remember the hand? Remember the hand?
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly. Next. Roman Reigns versus Triple H. This is gonna be a freaking awesome match. I can't wait for it. This is a no DQ match for the world title. Browning, who you got in this one?
Even though they're saying that Roman Reigns is gonna win, I've been hearing, but I got Triple H retaining. But I know Roman Reigns is gonna win, so.
I got Roman Reigns. I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. I think Rock comes up to try to help Roman Reigns. Let's say like Triple H has his henchman come down to the ring and try to beat him up since it's a no DQ match. I think The Rock comes out and help, but Roman Reigns spears The Rock after the match is over.
I've been hearing this and trying to make him turn heel.
Yes. And then the last one here, Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. Hell in a Cell match. Now we have two stipulations here. If Shane McMahon wins this match, he gets control of Raw. And then secondly, if Taker loses, this will be his last WrestleMania. So
Taker's gonna spike that little sumbitch off.
Yeah, there's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of blood in that match, but I'm gonna say Taker.
Now there's been bevy. Go ahead, Snowman.
Taker spikes that sumbitch off of AT&T Stadium.
Off that Jumbotron?
No, off the goddamn roof.
Oh, God.
The same way I want to spike Skip Bayless off the goddamn roof. How about that?
How about Del Yates?
That would be too good for him.
Yeah.
To piss him off, I'll have to spike him off the Jumbotron at Levi Stadium and bury his ass at the
Oh.
Or even better. I'll spike that son of a bitch off the top of one of the lights at Jacobs Field since he's such a how about that?
Okay. Well, there's been maybe a speculation of who can interfere in this match. People have brought up names like John Cena. People even brought up Stone Cold Steve Austin because there may be a chance that Vince McMahon gets
awesome.
That Vince McMahon may get even physical in this match since Vince is representing the Undertaker in this match.
Yep.
I don't know, Brownie. This may be one of the most unpredictable WrestleManias I've ever seen, which is a good thing because you don't always want the answers when it comes to wrestling.
Right.
You know what, Browning? I'm gonna go with.
Such a hard choice.
You know, sucks because Undertaker's my favorite wrestler besides CM Punk. I'll go with the Undertaker, but I do think Stone Cold Steve Austin comes in the match and gives Vince McMahon the stunner in between.
That's what I want to.
That'd be nice.
I got Undertaker too.
As bad as I want to stun Dale Yates, I can't until I take his ass to court. And after I take his ass to court and everything's settled, then I'll drop him with a Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, well, that's WrestleMania coming up this Sunday on the WWE Network. Don't forget the Hall of Fame ceremony is tomorrow on the WWE Network from the American Airlines Center. Sting is going to the Hall of Fame. Big Boss Man's getting inducted by the Master of Style Slick.
Who's getting
I'm talking about WrestleMania. You got ECW crap. Turn it off.
Yeah. Dude, you didn't see. That was only a minute and a half. It was only a brief clip. Why'd you do that? What?
Because I can, damn it.
You suck.
Anyway, I'll say Hall of Fame. Sting's going in. The Fabulous Freebirds are being inducted in this year's Hall of Fame. Big Boss Man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Big Boss Man. Also, Snoop Dogg's going to be in the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of good inductees in this year's class. I hope you guys can check it out. I'll do an article for that one as well. So keep up to my work for WrestleZone.com, and I hope you guys enjoy WrestleMania this week. Any of you guys need information as far as how to get the WWE Network, you guys could contact me, and I'll help you guys watch WrestleMania for free. Yeah. Anyway.
There's many ways you can watch WrestleMania for free.
Yep. Don't forget, you can also watch a portion of WrestleMania on the USA Network live. Before WrestleMania goes on pay-per-view. Anyway, that's it for our WrestleMania preview. Brownie, thanks for coming on, bud.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
See you, Snowman.
I'm back right now. Okay, here we go. Now we got to get ready for something that's very, very entertaining that Josh enjoys not having. Well, I could just say and rephrase it. He doesn't like having to do it, but we like doing it anyway. It would be this.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron.
He is.
Now, the Jockstars fight back.
One more time.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now the Jockstars fight back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man out there in Chicago's got his items up for bid. And there's also a man out there in Blue Bumblebee, Indiana, and he's making his Blue Bumblebee outfits, getting ready for his shocks. It is the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour, and I wonder how many mice we got today there, Josh.
Yeah, how many? That's not answering the question. How many shocks are needed?
Jeez, right. Correct. How many? Yeah.
Is that one shock?
No, we have We got WrestleMania size
Oh,
shots.
no.
We have 32.
32.
You know what? I want to live by.
I like Snowman's reaction. 32
Alrighty.
lines there, Snowman.
32. Wait, did you miscount? Hold on, Snowman. Josh, did you miscount? I want you to count again.
I did not miscount because a lot of these quotes have divisional quotes, so
Oh,
there's 4
God.
ties.
I look at Browning. Are you kidding me? 32.
Can these jocks actually be real?
Yes.
This prompts this question.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 32.
right,
Exactly,
here we go.
32.
Ready?
Off we go.
And I'm
All
sure
right.
the first one is a my, right?
Yeah, this one has 8 miles.
Oh, God, how am I going to live?
Miles. Okay.
Just get it over with.
Browning goes, maybe Frank needs help with this one.
No,
Sean,
man.
quiet. Guys, quiet. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with.
No, man, this is for you.
Oh, no.
And you're not going to like it.
Let's get it over with.
Skippy Bayless said that my San Antonio Spurs are going to win the Western Conference over my Golden State Warriors, my Oklahoma City Thunder, my Los Angeles Clippers, my Memphis Grizzlies, okay, my Portland Trailblazers. I gotta get the 7th seed and 8th seed here. I do know the Utah's in there. Yeah, my Utah Jazz. Go ahead, Frank. And then the last one, my.
It petered out.
Oh man, I'm sorry, but the 7th seed for the Western Conference is, drum roll please, the Dallas Mavericks. My Dallas Mavericks.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
And Snowman's reaction just told the story.
Take the Mavericks, Rockets, the Utah Spaz, the displaced Seattle Supersonics. Take the other teams out of the equation, and you got the Spurs and the Warriors that are going to stage an epic 7-game Western Conference final. Skip Bayless, shut the fuck up.
Guys, after all those mice, I need a bunch of gin.
Yeah, well, drink it. You got to get ready for more.
Hey, Sean, this one's for you, bud.
What?
Beer.
Skippy Bayless said that Pablo Sandoval will be on the bench for the entire 2016 season.
Wow, we might agree on something there.
Well, I agree on something there. Well, thanks a whole bunch. Yeah, maybe he's listening to the show because, look, you're talking about a panda. The panda deserves a lot of respect because he's a great baseball
He
player.
does. He got to earn it. Yeah, can we move on, please?
Skippy Bayless said that the Rosemont Horizon is a dump.
Wow. Josh just left.
Oh, Ron won. Sorry, Ron won.
Oh, I'm all by myself. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day on this Friday. I'm glad to entertain you all like I always do. And, you know, it's always important to have jocularity. Oh, here comes one person right now popping in. Oh, it's the Snowman. Here comes Frank.
Hey, Jay Snowman, don't you wish you could go deaf? I wish I could be deaf for about now.
The Rosemont Horizon is a dump. Oh my gosh!
I wish I could go. Oh, hold on.
Oh, no.
Amen to that.
Oh, it got quiet in here all of a sudden.
I wish I were deaf.
But Frank, why? I mean, are you sick and tired of these quotes, right? And then you hang up and leave.
They get worse and well. The reason why is so I can avoid going deaf.
Skip Bayless. The Rosemont Horizon is a better wrestling arena than Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I said it. I've been going to wrestling events since 1998, And I watch shows on WWE Network for Madison Square Garden, and New York fans have no comparison to Chicago wrestling fans. Period.
And look at Browning. I think Frank needs help now.
Also, the Rosemont Horizon has better acoustics in the building than the United Center and other buildings surrounding the Chicago area.
That's because it's smaller.
I'll agree with that.
And Skip Bayless, Rosemont Horizon will always be the whole Rosemont Horizon. Just because it's called the All-State Arena now doesn't mean it's a dub. It doesn't mean it has to go away. Skip Bayless, go screw yourself.
yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
All right, 8 miles out of the way, 24 more to go.
Oh, great. Lovely.
Here it comes.
All right, Skippy Bayless in the mind. My Boston Red Sox will lose 96 games.
I don't think so. Go ahead, Sean. Oh, Sean's out.
Oh, God damn it!
You blame him?
Blasphemy! That's a blasphemous thing to say. I cannot believe that.
Me neither.
Blasphemous.
Well, look at the bright side. Sean will win 66 games.
No, we're not going through that routine. I don't want another rebuilding here. And Skip Bayless, you better be quiet. Better zip your lips there, Skip Bayless, because you know what? You don't know anything about Boston sports, do you? If you said that up in the city of Boston, you'd get smacked easily in a heartbeat. Shut your yap.
Those Bostonians are tough. We're gonna be serenaded again.
Oh, we got a video.
What's this?
Oh,
I don't even want to know.
Oh, look at
Borat. Why are we watching Borat?
This is vacancy of a
Oh, here we go.
It's nice. My hobbies.
I have a question. Has this guy been put in a psych? Is this guy in prison already?
And Sundays. This my house.
Dude, Borat needs to be in prison. Seriously.
My bad. This is a VCR record. And these play cassettes. Now outside from my house. And this is Natalia.
Oh my God.
She is my sister. She is number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
Oh, God.
Kazakhstan, glorious country. It has a problem too. This why Ministry of Information have decided to send me to USA to learn lessons for Kazakhstan. I go to America!
Oh my gosh, look at what Josh just said in the chat room.
Hey guys, I just realized something here. For NBA first round playoff games that have to be shown on NBA TV, they should be played in Kazakhstan. Seriously, how about that? First round NBA TV playoff games are played in Kazakhstan.
Look at
Josh, I just saw it. Josh, I look at you in the chat room. Look what you just. Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, what do you think of my idea? Kazakhstan hosts NBA playoff first round games on NBA TV.
Well, NBA playoff games.
We'll see, Frank. We'll talk about that another time.
That's only for the first round.
All right, next one. Skippy Bale said to mine.
Oh God! I think I need somebody to call 911 already. Not me.
You need help anyway. Let's go. What do you got?
Cleveland Cavaliers should hire LeBron James as the next head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I really need somebody. You know what? I really need somebody to call 911 here.
Wow, Snowman cannot believe. Yeah, okay, he could be player coach like Bill Russell was. At least Bill Russell was able to win championships, and he wasn't drama. But Lachette would be the drama there. He'd be all the attention would be focused on him. I'll be player coach at the Cavaliers. I'll turn this team around.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, Josh, and don't forget, the popularity will soar up in Quicken Loans Arena.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
All right, give me 1 second here. I got a nice surprise for you guys.
Dear Lord, I hope. What is this?
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's some music. Yep.
Oh! Damn it!
Y'all run everything. Motherfucker. What? You owe me some money, motherfucker. You motherfuckers talking about, motherfucker. I eat everything. I eat the pussy. I eat the butt. I eat every motherfucking thing, motherfucker. I'll chew his ass up, motherfucker. Motherfucker. You a smart motherfucker. English, motherfucker. Motherfucker. We're not gonna store it, motherfucker. I'm on the motherfucker. I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Ha. Your clothes, motherfucker. Sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfucker. The one who said bad motherfucker. That's my bad motherfucker. Goddamn motherfucker. Racist motherfucker. Motherfucker shit don't stink. Mouse tortilla looking motherfucker. Sit your motherfucking ass. Bad motherfucker. Cause I'm a bad motherfucker. You can't kill me, motherfuckers! Motherfuckers. Motherfucker. You fine motherfucker. You know all them motherfuckers is crooked as a barrel of snakes, motherfucker. 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 Freeze, motherfucker. No, motherfucker. Look at me when I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I'm still alive, motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Wow.
Yeah, I said it. Waste the motherfucker!
He's got the F-bombs going now. Wow.
If you want to let me play my ECW video, shame on you.
We don't need that stupid ECW video.
Do we need this?
Rest in peace.
This is what we say about No Take, Frank.
Yeah, but what we say about No Take, no, actually, what we say about No Take needs to come from our words.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, somebody agrees with me. Sean agrees with me.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares about ECW anymore.
Yeah, ECW.
No, Sean, you need to hear yourself speak.
Bingo
sometime.
Hall Wrestling.
You're the one who's always talking about ECW rocking. Let's get back to the quotes.
All right, next one. Skippy Bayless said that Herschel.
That what?
I
Herschel
got
Walker?
I got the name wrong. My bad.
Yeah, you are bad. Very bad.
Fuck, I had it in my head too, man. Shit.
Oh, you don't have it verbatim, like on a piece of paper or something?
No, because I saw the tweet just a couple seconds ago.
Here, what is that? Skip Bayless's account. I can go pull it up. Was it on the real?
No, I got it from his Facebook page actually.
Okay.
Skip Bayless said that Willie McCovey is not worthy of being in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I don't have to say anything there. I'm just going to be quiet.
Yeah, I noticed.
All right, Skip Bayless, you no journalist having bastard.
Frank will both be quiet.
First time up for bids.
Man, damn it.
Because this needs to go across Skip Bayless's head for saying that ridiculous thing.
Yeah,
hey, Skip Bayless, have you ever tried to play center field and make some of the catches Willie McCovey has? Of course not, you lazy son of a bitch. You're too damn afraid to go out in the field and experience what the players experience. Next!
The guy's 65 years old. He'll be slow trying to run and catch a baseball.
Ever heard of McCovey Cove?
Yeah, I've heard of McCovey Cove.
Hey, press the button, Snowman, before you snap. There you go. All right, Skippy Bayless said that mine. All right. My New England Patriots will take on my Dallas Cowboys in the next 5 Super Bowls.
Well, you know what? There is some sense about what he's saying right there.
My God.
Oh, you know what?
That's some great ass bullshit.
I would love that because then Brady overtakes everybody for Super Bowls, and it would be a great legacy he would leave.
That's some grade A to modular bullshit. Hell, even the parents that complain to the referees at Exelon Files can come up with a dumb statement like that.
Josh, I have this. Uh-oh. This is Frank. Frank, what are you doing?
What?
The hell is that?
Gosh, listen to Frank.
Go ahead, Stuntman. What you were saying?
And I got this.
I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
And I got this.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
And finally,
What?
and next.
All right, next one here. Skippy Bayless said that the San Francisco Giants will miss the playoffs this year.
They might.
You know what?
Have an interesting division.
I thought he was repetitive. I thought I heard him say, Skip Bayless, it sure is funny how you are so repetitive and you repeat the same crap over and over.
Well, come on, Sean. It's an even year. Isn't the Giants supposed to win the World Series this year?
You're thinking even year stuff. The guy's repetitive, okay? He was always dissing the Giants, even when they weren't doing very well, probably. And, of course, they won it in 2010, 2012, and 2014.
Yeah. Skippy Bayless needs a beating from the NWO Wolfpack.
Somebody had to put him in a cage match.
I agree with Snowman. Skip Bayless does suck.
Well, I feel bad that Josh has to get up every day and have to listen to him.
Skippy Bayless said he's going to have a great time in the suite at AT&T Stadium for WrestleMania this Sunday.
Well, come on, everybody. It's in Jerry World this year.
Wait. So he's not going as a member of the media? He's just going as a suite watcher?
No, he's going to be Jerry Jones on his knees blower.
Whoa, dude. Hey, dude.
Well, come on. Everything, according to Skip Bayless, has to be at Jerry World, ladies and gentlemen, in Jerryland.
And again, my statement remains.
It's funny how the WWE is going to make AT&T Stadium look competent as opposed to the Super Bowl 6 years ago. Oh, by the way, hi, Aaron Rodgers. What have you done for me lately?
Aaron Rodgers is here?
No, this is for everybody that thinks Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFL.
You know, Josh,
was.
Josh, Frank, and Snowman, I will never forget how even players, and we will never forget this last year when we were on SWR when we used to be there. Get ready for this, Snowman. Players compared Aaron Rodgers for the Packers to Michael.
Oh, God.
That was
To who?
Michael Jordan. Remember
that
that?
was so
Oh,
stupid.
yeah, right. And Aaron Rodgers, I'll give Aaron Rodgers his props. He said that he didn't like the comparison.
Well, yeah, I got to give him props there, but players doing that.
That's an passive-aggressive response. You know he likes that comparison. Oh, I'm just going to play it safe so nobody rips me on media.
And what did you think of that, Snowman? When players did that? Okay, that's the difference.
Well, this one will get Snowman talking for once. Skippy Bayless said that Steph Curry would not be an all-star in the 90s.
That's bullshit. That's some grade A bullshit.
Oh, Frank! Oh no!
Fuck you, Skip Bayless. I'll be right back.
It's just Josh and
I'll be back.
Oh, Frank left because he was angry with that.
I'm back, dude.
Oh, God.
He's saying
this show goes off the rails so much.
Oh, man.
Snowman, here he comes.
Snowman's really angry with that. Wow.
Here we go.
Skip Bayless, apparently, even when you were here covering the Bulls during their record-breaking season, you have no knowledge of basketball whatsoever.
Correct.
In the 90s, Steph Curry would have completely been an all-star for his shooting alone. You seem to forget the fact, Skip Bayless, that he would have ranked in the top 10 in the 90s now, given the fact that they play defense and Stephen Curry does play defense. He'd have been ranked in the top 10 in steals. He'd have been ranked in the top 10 in three-point percentage. He'd have been ranked on a team like the Warriors that have been one of the best defensive teams in the league. Even during their Run TMC era, they ranked in the top 10 in defense. Let me take it back to the year 1994. Yes, they averaged 110 points a game, but they only gave up 100. The team that was in front of them, that gave up the least amount of points, just happened to win the world championship in the Houston Rockets. Eat them!
And I have to say, that's exactly why, Snowman, you said at the very beginning that this is exactly why Skip Bayless doesn't know anything about sports.
Hey, I think this will piss off everybody in the room, actually. Skippy Bayless said that AT&T Stadium should have been hosting the Final Four, not WrestleMania.
I'll be back.
Wow.
We got close there, man. If one more person exited out, the show would have been over by then.
That is so stupid. Yeah, because according to him, he has to say everything every year.
We got to be cautious with the exiting out, because if all of us exit out at the same time, the show's over. Okay?
There. Oh, Josh just puts – what is this?
I didn't put it up. This is him.
Get rid of ECW.
Dude, that was the NWO. It was an ECW. ECW had the Blue World Order, though.
Oh, that was terrible. Go ahead, Snowman.
Y'all see this in my hand, right? This is the next item up for bids.
Yes.
Hammer in the morning.
Did you, I have a question. Could you split my head open with it? Because I'm getting tired of these quotes.
I'm split Bayless's hair open with it.
2 more quotes.
Next!
Skippy Bayless said that
No, God bless America.
Cleveland Cavaliers are better than the 1996-97 Chicago Bulls.
Ouch! Oh my gosh! Okay, one left. I think Josh is going to leave. Oh, Frank just –
You know what? I'm waiting for the Paul Allen. Are you kidding me here? Yeah, could you play it, please, Snowman? I need to hear that.
You mean like this?
Yeah. Exactly.
And Browning goes, hey, Frank, let me know next time. I'll help you out with the shocks. LOL.
Oh, fine. If he wants to help me with the shocks. Hey, you know what? We should have a contest for this show. Shocks Skip. You can compliment.
I have to say, you know what? I have to say, Skip Bayless, that is really, really stupid because you know what? You don't do your research. And let's see, 95, 96, they went 72-10. The Warriors are very close to making history. All they need to do is win 5 more games. With the Bulls of 96, 97, they were tough again. They were I believe they were 69-13, if I remember correctly.
69-13, yes.
Yes.
In peace.
That was pretty cool. Come back in so I can give you some props, dude.
The Bulls, you know what? The Bulls were not 69-13 that year.
Correct.
And I will never forget, if you're saying that they're better than the 95, 96, 97 game, why don't you do your research and figure out one other objective? Let's go back to Game 5, 1997 NBA Finals. Michael Jordan was hit with arguably a really bad flu, and he was sick.
Yeah, and he played still.
And he played, and he had 38 points in that game, and he still toughed it out. He was sick with stomach flu. He won the game. He won the championship.
He did something LeBron James has never been able to do. He played sick. He dropped 38 points on the Utah Spaz in Game 5. Okay? LeBron complains about cramps. He complained worse than a woman on her period trying to eat ice cream about cramps. I can make that joke because there are women in my family, and when I was with Liz, the mother of my daughter, I made that joke go around Liz all the time, and she started laughing. LeBron complained worse than a woman about cramps in a place where an air conditioner didn't work. You want to know something? Larry Bird didn't complain about not having air conditioning at Boston Garden, and he dropped a triple-double on the Lakers in the 1984 NBA World Championship Series in Game 5. You stupid shit. Do your research before you come up with these ridiculous quotes.
All right.
I think it says it all right there.
You remember that Game 5.
Yeah, I remember it, Sean. I lived it.
Last Skippy quote of the day. All right. Skippy Bayless said, that networks are scared of letting Skip Bayless have his own show because he can show everybody why he's the premier analyst in sports.
Oh, good gosh. Wow. Wow.
There goes Frank. There goes Snowman. There goes Sean.
Hey!
Why?
Cannot believe it.
Damn it! Damn it!
Get rid of that stupid video. There's no need for it.
Hey, WrestleMania. Hey, you know what? Wouldn't it be nice to see the NWO reform?
Oh, yeah. Because
Well, they were at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah.
that's something to say.
Here's the last item up for bids.
Lysol!
This is a toilet bowl cleaner.
Correct.
You know where Skip Bayless belongs? In the fucking toilet. Good night.
On that note, that's the wrap for the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. We'll have some more quotes for you on Monday.
By the way, I just did that NWO to Joe to kill with you guys, especially.
All right.
Well, Frank, make sure you get something to drink because you had to do a lot of shocks for 32 miles. Holy buckets.
You know,
Hey! Bonus item.
Oh, bonus item.
bonus item.
Is that Listerine?
I don't need to explain this.
All right. Before we get to the spoken word, we're going to do
Sure.
Hall of Fame or Bust. It's our new
Cool.
our new weekly segment here. We'll take this to 10:50, and then we'll go to the spoken word. All right. Hall of Fame or Bust. This also can include music, too. It could be anything Hall of Fame or Bust. So, here we go. Hall of Fame or Bust. Scott Pasenik.
I'm not gonna say he's a bust. I don't know about a Hall of Famer. Great career. He should be in the White Sox Hall of Fame, but Baseball Hall of Fame.
You know what? I'm going to be totally biased. I know
okay.
I know bust is the correct answer, but I say Hall of Fame for the simple fact he walked off against the Houston Astros in Game 2 of the 2005 World Series. Period.
Yeah, but listen,
the Red Sox.
I don't feel. Listen, I wouldn't say it was a bad career. I don't like to use the word bust for Scott Pasenik. I like to use good career. He's not a Hall of Famer.
He had an impact where he played, especially on the South Side.
Oh,
Next one.
Hall of Fame or Bust.
Hold it. I will probably end up saying Hall of Fame because, that moment I'll never forget, tied at 6. The Astros scored like 2 runs in the 9th inning, and I felt like, well, this could be a long night. And, of course, I thought the White Sox momentum was lost. But no, he hit the walk-off home run. And remember, about 05, the White Sox were just too tough to beat. So I'm going to say Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm.
All right, Albert Pujols.
Bust.
Oh, wow.
I'll say Hall of Famer at this point. Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Okay, why do you say bust, Sean?
Actually, wait a minute. I had too much wine. I'm just kidding. April Fools, Hall of Fame.
Don't do that.
Hey,
right.
it's okay. Today's April 1st.
It's April Fool's Day, a day with humor and jocularity and practical prank.
Just play Pablo Sandoval.
Frank Gore.
No.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore.
Justin's still out.
Not at this point.
Bust.
I will vote bust.
All right, going next. Okay, no, not Pat Riley. Doc Rivers.
No.
Hall of Fame, dang it. How can you say
Coach.
bust, Frank?
As a coach, yes.
Okay, maybe he's a coach. All right, I'll go with coach. I'll tell you what. You guys convinced me. I'll say my vote for Doc Rivers is yes, Hall of Fame head coach.
Because he won an NBA title in 08. And we all
You know what? He did resurrect the Celtics. Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I love you guys.
Stacey King. I got Hall of Fame for his broadcast.
As a broadcaster, not as a player.
As a broadcaster, yes.
He had a decent career, Kane. Listen,
hot sauce.
Yeah, I'll vote.
Too big, too fast, too strong, too good.
Good. We despise Stephen Curry more than Derrick Rose these days.
All right. Next one. Hall of Famer bust Kyrie Irving.
Bust!
Next.
He is such a bust, and even Skip Bayless would always say that he disagreed because he said, since I praised the Cavaliers, I'd have to make him Hall of Fame worthy. Oh, jeez.
I know what Sean's answer. I know what Sean's answer for the next one. Hall of Famer bust Paul O'Neill from the New York Yankees.
Paul O'Neill?
I don't know. No, I'm not going to say bust. I'm just going to say no Hall of Fame, but a great.
As a Red Sox fan, when he broke my heart too many times, Paul O'Neill.
Good career.
I would have to end up saying, I'm going to probably vote Hall of Fame.
I'm not going to use no Hall of Fame, but I don't like to use the word bust for some of these guys. I like to say Hall of Fame or yes or no.
I do the same for his numbers alone.
He won some championships. I will admit, the late 90s, they were so tough to beat.
Oh, man. This one sparks a controversy here. All right. Dante Culpepper, Hall of Fame bust.
Bust!
That's a goddamn lousy bust.
I'll say bust.
Yeah, that guy looked like Pablo Sandoval by the time he was retired.
Wait a minute! You're talking about the panda there.
Look, guys, there's another name I'm thinking about. Guys, would you agree that Johnny Manziel has Hall of Fame potential?
Hell no.
What that kind of a question was that, Frank? Give me
You know what kind of a question? Listen, you know what kind of a question that was? April Fools! April Fools!
Right. Hall of Famer bust Drake, the rapper Drake.
I don't care. How about that? I don't care.
It's not into rap music? Okay.
Probably bust.
Don't give a beaver's damn.
All right. How about this one? This one should be interesting. Hall of Fame or bust Larry Johnson.
Ooh, Larry Johnson.
I'm going to vote Hall of Fame.
Yeah, me too. Good years
Hall
with
of
the
Fame.
Hornets. Good years with the
I remember, he wasn't. I'll never forget with the New York. Yeah, his L sign against the Indiana Pacers. Remember that 4-point play he hit in '99? And don't forget, he played with Muggsy Bogues, and he brought basketball back to Charlotte. And the Hornets were really.
And plus, he's a running rebel. He's a running rebel. Hall of Fame.
All right. This next one should get some people up in flames. All right. Hall of Famer bust Dwayne Wade.
Yes, Hall of Famer.
Hall of
Definitely.
Fame.
Hall of Famer, definitely.
Even though he was lucky to win it in 06 and in 2012 and 20.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Sean, about 06. He didn't need. Listen, there was no LeBron or Chris Bosh in 06. It was just Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, should have lost to the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks should have beat them. I was so angry after that.
All right.
You
Hall
know
of Famer.
something? You know something? Dwayne Wade brought them back single-handedly from a 2-0 deficit. Okay, Dwayne Wade is Hall of Fame worthy.
Yes,
and
he is.
Unlike LeBron James, he spent his entire career with one team.
Browning, you're lucky that he won because if LeShit didn't go to Miami, the Heat would have been nothing. He was lucky. Yeah, that's why I call it lucky.
Hall of Famer bust Jonathan Papelbon.
Oh,
No.
Hall of Fame, absolutely.
Bust.
The River Dance was so popular. Oh, the River Dance was so popular for Hall of Fame. Yes.
No, it looks like he's on drugs.
What are you
He looks-
talking about?
He looks like a miniature Rob Gronkowski. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, at least, I'm gonna say this: Gronkowski has Hall of Fame potential.
Oh my gosh! Like a Rob Gronkowski.
The way Gronk's going, he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. All right, Hall of Famer bust. Is he already in though? Bill Laimbeer? Is he in? No.
I don't know, Bill Laimbeer. He should be.
I think Bill Laimbeer.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I just wanted to toss that out there. Okay, Hall of Famer bust. Okay. Charles Barkley.
Yes, as a player, definitely. As a player, definitely.
Maybe as a Hall of Famer, yes. But we know how you feel, Josh, about inside the NBA with Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. Right?
Charles Barkley makes watching worthwhile.
Charles Barkley is the
Oh,
worst
by the
man
way,
in
we're going to have Charles Barkley down our throats this weekend.
I got a bonus question. Who gets in first, Kobe Bryant or LeBron James?
Kobe Bryant, period.
Definitely. Oh, Kobe.
Kobe. The overrated LeBum never deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
All right, last Hall of Famer bust for this Friday edition, April Fool's Day. All right, Hall of Famer bus, Tim Tebow.
What?
But
That's April Fool's.
No, I'm kidding. The real last one. Okay, Hall of Fame or bust? Hall of Fame or bust? Oh man, Andy Pettit.
You know what? I will vote Hall of Fame because he was remember, like with Paul O'Neill, he was part of some of those Yankee teams that broke my heart too much.
That's borderline for me.
You say no, Frank?
Yeah, I'll say no, borderline. He didn't win 300. I think that if he wins 300, definitely.
Hey, Browning, you better shut your yap about that. LeBum James does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Shut your yap. We already lost the debate already.
And here's another thing. This is not my speculation, but obviously with the relationship between him and Roger Clemens, there's going to be a lot of speculation about PEDs like there is with Clemens.
Well,
You know
that's
what?
yeah. Go ahead.
And for Andy Pettit, I say yes. I say Hall of Fame.
I wonder, hey, Browning, I wonder if that's an April Fool joke you're trying to play with us. Oh, yeah, LeBron James deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
He doesn't deserve shit.
No way.
Can we move on now, please?
Yes. On that note, we'll go to the spoken word and we'll get the flock out of here.
It's Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Be around people that keep you positive. Be around people that give you energy. Be around people that actually keep giving you reasons to fight. With everything that's going on around me in the past month, I had every reason in the world to quit, but I didn't quit, and I'm not going to quit. People keep throwing things at me all the time saying, why don't you just move on? Why don't you just do this? Well, guess what? I got the Porter County Conference Game of the Week coming on our network, and we also have the Rail Cats Challenge coming on our network. With everything that's happened, especially with the Marquette Catholic incident, I've gotten some very positive feedback from the parents and from the fans. That alone has kept me going. People are excited about what we're going to bring to them baseball-wise, and people are excited about what we're going to bring to them, period, as a sports talk station. When I bring Joyce Consulting on board, and there's a very large hit to people that doubt we can do this, Sean and I had a good talk. In 5 years, we will overtake ESPN. If I'm ridiculous enough to say it, then we are ridiculous enough to execute it. That's my spoken word for the day. If people call you ridiculous enough to dream your dream, then you have to be even more ridiculous enough to have enough balls to go after it. That's my Friday spoken word.
My spoken word is that, like Snowman said, enjoy the weekend. There's a lot to be happy about. There's a lot to look forward to. For all you college basketball fans, enjoy the Final Four. Of course, the national championship is Monday. Major League Baseball, of course, is coming back. It's one of my favorite sports. This is, I agree with Frank, and Frank, I think you'd agree with me too when we get to your spoken word. This is my favorite time of year.
Yes, wholeheartedly.
The days are getting longer. Baseball is back. The NHL playoffs are right around the corner, and that's going to be a lot of fun when that happens. The NBA playoffs are coming up. I believe it's going to be 2 weeks from tomorrow, starting on a Saturday. So it's something that everybody looks forward to. I mean, there's a lot to look forward to for the sports world. And it's important to be around people who give you laughter, give you joy, give you comfort. And you don't want to deal with, like I've always said, the toxic drama and the negativity. I mean, avoid that as much as possible, because then when people take out your negative stuff out on you, it just makes you hate being, then it kind of ruins your day. I mean, you want to make it like where every day is good and do the best you can. And even though, like I said, I got my wisdom teeth operation, I am a trooper, I am a fighter, I will beat this thing in the best way possible. And I will get as much rest as I can so I can bust your guys' chops. But I think the key thing is that we have gotten better. Think about it. Now here it is, April 1st. We started February 29th. So we've gotten better every time we've been doing the show. Hopefully we continue to keep working and improving every day with it. And that's my spoken word.
All right. Frank, how about you?
Well, you know what, guys, I got to tell you before my spoken word, I know there's been a lot of talk about the Bulls and their struggles this year and the fact that they not make the playoffs. Look, I got to tell you, if they don't make the playoffs, I honestly think that Fred Hoiberg should be fired. And you know who I think should be brought in to coach this Bulls team? David Blatt.
Oh, my gosh. David Blatt?
Yeah, nice try, Frank. You're not fooling me on that
Yeah,
one.
God, he got me. April Fools. April Fools.
Hey, man, I should have. Frank, you're really pulling.
I was about to hang up on this thing.
Of course, look, I don't think Fred Hoiberg, even if the Bulls make the playoffs, he'll be back next year as they should be. But anyway, listen, guys, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing those baseball games with Snowman. Goodness, I'm gonna the fun we're gonna have. And by the way, Snowman, I owe a great gratitude to you for you giving me some play-by-play reps. I know it's just a little bit of reps, but a little bit can certainly go a long way. And I appreciate all of you guys. But Snowman, kudos and a big thank you to you. Appreciate it.
And get ready for history to be made when the Warriors overtake the Bulls for the most wins since 95-96.
Right.
Josh just does not want that to happen. He's itching for. He's like, dude,
I respect what the Warriors doing, and I'm a fan of theirs, but I at the same time I feel like the Warriors are shoved down my throat. I'm sorry. That's how I feel like.
Josh, I close with this question. Would you rather have the Warriors shoved down your throat or the Cleveland Cavaliers shoved down your throat?
Oh yes, that's a good one, Josh.
I don't care for either team, to be honest with you, so I'll say Warriors.
I rest my case.
My spoken word for today is simple. Support people in their dreams and support them when they have challenges, especially not challenges in a negative way, like challenges in a positive way. So let's say like somebody has a big event they got to do, or a big challenge for a job interview, or whatever it is. You know, like I said earlier, I'm covering WrestleMania this week. I'm nervous. It's not an easy thing what I do. Yeah. So any positive spirit you can have towards your friends that are doing positive things, do that. And be there for them and support their dreams and whatever they're doing. And at the same time, take care of yourself. Be happy for who you are as a human being. Don't let anybody take you down for who you are. And you know what? Do the best you can to make yourself happy, because as good old JR says all the time, our tomorrows are never guaranteed. So for the Snowman, the big win, and Sean Man, the Walmart boy, and Browning, of course, my Josh Lopez. Hope you guys enjoyed the Sports Drive. We'll be back on Monday. Talk about the national championship, maybe WrestleMania, and we'll see what else happens on this Stanford crazy show that's called the Sports Drive. And baseball, opening day.
Baseball, yeah, that's Sunday and Monday.
All right. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Final Four. Enjoy WrestleMania. Enjoy your weekend. We are out.